Hundreds of security staff have walked out during the middle of the Commonwealth Games, leading to fears venues are unguarded. A senior security guard was heard on Saturday night scrambling to organize cover as guards failed to pick up their radios at the Gold Coast Games. The radio silence for more than half an hour at the beach volleyball venue in Coolangatta prompted an angry response as he was overheard shouting, "I just need someone to answer their F***ing radio." Hundreds of security staff have walked out during the middle of the Commonwealth Games. Senior security guard was heard on Saturday night scrambling to organize cover as guards failed to pick up their radios. Poor communication and a lack of work ethic among many security staff hired for the Games has been slammed by managers on the ground. Around 400 security guards are believed to have marched out since the Games started. You just need somebody to show up and maybe answer a radio. We're not asking for much, seriously, one anonymously told News.com. Oh, the miscommunication is getting to a point now where they could probably turn up, go and have a nap under a tree for a few hours and we'd have no idea. Single quote. You just need somebody to show up and maybe answer a radio. We're not asking for much, seriously, one security guard said. The Games hired 300 security staff who are working alongside 2,000 Defense Force personnel and 700 police officers. Games organizers have been criticized for using flown-in security staff for high-level security operations such as protecting dignitaries. I can't protect dignitaries with people who, 5 minutes before the actual job starts and the person turns up, come to me and say, "Can I go to the bathroom?" The guard added. The Games hired 300 security staff who are working alongside 2,000 Defense Force personnel and 700 police officers. But they suggested it is also down to issues with the industry itself, as firms needed to trust and hire mates to prevent everything going wrong. Conditions have been condemned as basic accommodation infested with insects and mice and poor transportation, leaving workers stranded after late-night shifts. Guards described the situation as like being on a prisoner work camp. According to 9 News, Commonwealth Games boss Mark Peters, pictured alongside Borobi, the Games mascot, said the issues had been exaggerated. Some have even been forced to sleep out on the grass before transport arrives to take them back and used Ubers to get back out of their own pocket. The Brisbane Times reported. Games boss Mark Peters told reporters at a press conference held over the weekend the turnover of guards leaving was actually less than expected, adding the number had been exaggerated. Daily Mail Australia has contacted the Games for comment. Meanwhile, Queensland Police reported 4 drones had been seen flying inside the restricted airspace around Gold Coast venues. A man in his 20s was referred to the Civil Aviation Safety Authority after reportedly flying an aircraft inside the no-fly zone in Southport. Police Assistant Commissioner Peter Crawford said, "There are significant penalties that could result from a drone breaching restricted airspace and a fine of up to $250 may apply. The use of drones in the restricted airspace around venues will not be tolerated." Single quote.